Greetings and welcome to everyone out there. Salutations from all our friends and family around the world, including Lisa. We have the lovely Lisa Edwards in the house joining us. Always great to have Lisa here. Thank you for joining us, young lady. Listen, I'm going to try to make this a quick video. I'm going to throw out a quick shill as usual. Listen, remember, don't forget this chart is running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you have a chance, please, it only takes 2 seconds, slide on over to that and just gently massage that like button. That like button loves you and it'll love you right back. All right, so get on over there, gently massage that like button. The other thing you can do is if you guys have any friends and family around the world and you think they need a little help trading, always throw that share out there, throw it on Twitter. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, this chart is running live. It's been running like that for you guys for over a year and a half now. Wow, been a long time. Okay, so please, 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 love to see those likes and those shares. Not asking you to join the group, not asking you to spend any money, just asking you to take 2 seconds out of your wonderful day and throw that out, that free little, throw that good karma out in space for all of us, okay? Let's just jump right into the charts. Listen, here's kind of how we're looking at this. This chart's not really helping us. What happened is we came down and we actually plopped right on top of this historical resistance. This is actually a monthly, right? This is a monthly, so what I can do is I'll drop this chart off to a monthly. This was a support and resistance line, right? So take a look at that. Choppy, 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 right? There it is, right there. That was it. Just came right down, boink, bounced right off it. Now, it's funny because as a fib, that actually works out to be a 0.50 a month. I just got to throw this in the members area. Support landed on a monthly support right there, so there it is. Pretty easy to see that. And you know, listen, now this now has become a prior or a now functional, right, top right there, right? That is a new resistance on the way back up skyward, which I still, you know, I'm still thinking this is a phase one of a bull run. Come down, anything all the way down to 6K for me is still bullish, all right? But this is one of my charts. It just shows weekly and monthly horizontal resistance and supports, and look at how well that worked out, right? So that's number one. Number two, we're going to come on over here and peek yonder. We did get the short call up here. We're looking at the, you know, I got to look at this. I got to look at this trending. I mean, this is good for the bulls right here, right? Right? That is not bear division. That's actually good. You know, declining volume with the price falling down. This is actually bullish, right? So this actually says that, you know, we're coming to a landing, right? Coming to a landing soon, right? And you guys know where my landing is. I still think we're heading for that 8 to 8,500 range to fill the gap, right? So this also right here is a little bit bullish. Oops, I slid it. Let's move this. Come here, let go. Why are you locked? Stupid thing. I don't know why my trading view does that, right? It just locks it. Right, so we are trending still here. So we've still got, now we're going to close this candle out. And what I want to see is, I want to see if we close this daily out right here. This 3-day candle. So we're going to watch to see this 3-day candle. Let's see if this breaks the trend. It closes in, what do we got? We're at 6 a.m. right now, so it closes roughly in, it's like 18 hours, 17, 18 hours, right? It's like roughly 17, 18 hours. Oh, it's like 17 hours, right? So it closes in like 17 hours. Okay, so we're really just going to kind of keep an eye on this. I have my buyer. Oh, yeah. That's it. That's what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. Shh, don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody what I'm doing. Okay, one. Let's watch the, oop. Okay, so very simple. There we go. All right, cruising along. Broke support. Listen, this is a break. We've broken the support. This is an old trend line. We broke the support on that trend line. We broke through the bullish bounce area. You see this whole channel right here. Now, if we really zoom into this channel right here, this is, you know, I've tried to adjust this channel over and over and over again, and the channel's just broken. I mean, that's it. I can't adjust this anymore. The channel's broken, right? The channel is now broken, right? And all we're going to do is just this trend line. So look, we broke that trend line right there. I'm just going to get rid of this right here. I'm going to leave that top gap, right? I'm still going to leave that top gap up there because it will be a target, right? That's just going to be a future. It's going to be a future target. We're going to make that a little bit smaller so it all fits up there. Okay. But yeah, you know, we're just going to trend up, bounce out of here, and I still feel we're going to head back down. Let's kind of look at where we're at, where we stopped before, right? We're going to do very simple. We're just looking for some close in support and resistance, right? I'm just going to look at that closes of this right there, right? Look at that, you know, right in there. Right, that's going to be our resistance right there. A lot of reasons to see. Look at R at 99.26, right? Broke the channel. So here we broke the channel right here. This is a daily candle. This is a daily indicator, so this will need to trend out for the remainder of the day. Now, this is basically also showing that the bulls are getting exhausted because this channel is starting to come back up right here, right? It was coming back up, and it just kept falling out on it. So this is showing, you know, we're looking for this to start to exhaust itself out. And I still think this has got a little ways to go. But you're down in the bearish zone right now, right? You're down in the bearish zone. Look, there's nothing in here. You see this, basically this empty area right here. So this is just all empty. This is all bullish movement. See, what I'll do is let me go right there. Now fill this up green. You see that? So this is all bullish. This is all bearish, right? And then you have to do the same thing over here, right? So we're going to do the same thing over here. We're going to fill that in red. And you see how that works out, right? So all this was bullish. I'm sorry, all this was, yes, so this is all bullish right here. You're down here, and this was all bearish. Okay, so look, we've started to break down into this bearish zone, right? This is all the bearish zone. So we want to see this play out still for a couple more days, right? Want that to keep running out a couple more days. This chart is actually really interesting. This is our TTM indicator, and that is a huge freaking purple dildo that's hanging down there, right? Listen, I know there's ladies present, but that is one massive freaking dildo. That is just a hell of a way to start a party right there. You know, I mean, Jesus Lord. Like, that's a party starter. Like, you break that thing out, like everybody loves you at the party. I mean, that thing just dropped. Like, that thing just dropped like it's hot. Just drop it like it's hot. Jesus Lord. Yeah. Yeah, that is quite a very impressive dildo candle thingy. Hang it down. Right there. Yeah. Hey, I'm just pointing out what it is. I mean, that's like Super Trooper. I mean, you know, here's the thing. I'm just going to point this out, okay? I know that I don't really need to point this out. Okay. when you get the big purple diller, you look for a bounce right after it. Right? So listen, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go like this and grab some handy dandy like there. See, big purple diller. Big purple diller. How come that didn't stay on top? Stay on top. Bring to front. Bring to front. And big purple diller. Okay. All right, so look, you've got all these big purple dillers, right? And I want to line this up so everybody can see this clearly. All right, look, there's the big purple diller. There's the big purple diller. Yeah, it's kind of a medium diller, right? Kind of a medium diller right there. Right, but look, every time you get like this is just kind of a smooth falling off to the doom, right? That's not really helping. These are like vicious. What these look like are this area right here. So what we're going to do is this. Oop. Now. Pink. Right there. Right there. Yeah, all right. I just wonder if it's too much. I wonder if it's just too much of a fall. I wonder if it's just too much of a fall, and it's just got to kind of recover a little bit, right? It's got to kind of recover. Just slide that baby down there. Ooh. All right. Also broke the trend. I mean, we just can clearly see that we broke the trend here on the larger chart, right? This is a clear trend change. And wow, yeah, that thing is really deep right there. And that bad boy is deep. Okay, we're going to throw a support line on here, horizontal. There we go. Right. Actually, I should have done that. I should have got rid of that. All right, and broke market structure, broke market structure, broke market structure. Just shows us the 8,500. Listen, this is the retrace right here, just showing us the 8,500. Smash through this. We got the bearish cross. We will be looking for another bearish cross in 2 days, if not 3 days. So we're going to have another bearish cross coming. Nothing. Just landed on support. We see that this is the 3-day. Once again, there's the 3-day. Your 30 MA is parked at right about 85 to 8600. So this is really the key chart that we're going to look at right here that I want everybody to kind of get a real quick gimme. I think this is really what we all need to see right here. So is, you know, if we're looking right here and we're looking to the top side, right, we're looking at this. So excuse me. Okay, we're looking at that moving average, moving average, moving average, and all of these, they're all saying 10K, right? They're all saying 10K. Right, so they're super heavy resistance, right? All the MAs are stacked at 99, what is that, 99.40? And 99.50 to 10.21, right? All right. I mean, that's really a key where we're looking for the bounce. So we're looking for that 10,000 mark right there. There it is, nothing. Just looking for our support. Still got the bullish cross there. Still looking fine. Run back up, 10.4. 11.2. We're just so far out of whack on all of that. All right, none of this is telling me anything. I mean, if this is all these are showing me one thing, they're just showing me that, listen, we've broken the bottom, we've broken the market structure on the lower Bollinger Bands, on the lower time frames. That's the daily and the 12-hour. And if those do give way, it just says we're headed lower. But if you can see why I don't think we're going to go below 6K. You know, the 3-day, the 2-day. Here's the middle Bollinger Band at 7,200. So a lot of 7,200 going around right here, right? There's a lot of 7,200. That's why I think the 7,200 is like this is the. Like, I think if we break the 8K, 7,200 is our catch support on a FU wick bear run. Right, so 7,200 is definitely our FU. And you know what I do is I just come over here to the Gauss. Look at the Gauss. Gauss caught the price action 12-hour. Gauss caught it on the daily. Run up. Nope. Nope. Run down. Man. Whew. 7,200 here. 8,500. 7,500. Okay. Okay, this is kind of the big thing we've been talking about. I do have an alarm set on this. So if you guys have been watching the channel, I give this to everybody free. This is your TDI indicator. So your TDI indicator right here says we're still in the bull market. We have not pierced and broken this yet. It has not been broken, right? This has not been broken. We have not broken. And we can even dip down in here a little bit into this market, this bear area. We can dip down in this bear area. That's totally fine, and we can make another run, okay? We can totally do that, all right? 3-day TDI, still not broken structure, right? Right? It is still not a broken structure on this. So this is still holding, right? This is still holding. And if you go back and you look at my other charts that I posted on Twitter, we talked about this yesterday, you guys will see all of this. Now, you have broken structure on the daily and on the 12-hour. Both of these have broken structure, right? They both lost the lower Bollinger Band support. It is gone. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. This has lost the lower Bollinger Band support, right? Support gone, right? When you get that deep right there, support gone, and this has still got support. So we're going to go over here. We're just going to do the same thing, right? Still has support. All right. So 12-hour daily lost support. All right, we're cruising. Let's get over here. ADX really is broken, truly bearish. So the ADX just kind of has confirmed. Now the ADX broke bearish for us initially, and it gave us kind of the bear call before we actually got to this point. So the ADX was one of the things that did give us a bear call. Now you can see this band. This was a resistance going up, which didn't do much. You know, it stopped it right there, but then we ran right through it, stopped back in it, stopped back in it, and we're just stuck in this resistance, support and resistance area, trying to head down. That, remember, we showed you that's just the monthly support. So we had a monthly close back there somewhere where this is basically catching on that monthly support right now. Right, nothing. And the weekly is kind of the chart of the hour, right? I want to say the weekly is the key chart here because, listen, this is what we've been waiting for. We've been telling everybody. We've been telling absolutely everybody that this is what you need. You need to post up a red one, okay? We've got the red one. We just need to see how far down this red one can go. And this red one, honestly, guys, it can run super, super, super deep, and it'll still hold the market structure. If you go back, your TD9, so I just, there's no panic. I mean, this thing can really, really take a turd on us. I mean, a real deep, deep turd on us. And it's going to be real hard to call for me to go bearish on this thing. I mean, it's going to have to go freaking deep for me to turn bearish because this just looks like a phase one coming down, then going to launch for phase two. All right. Nothing. Longs to shorts. Okay, so the other day I said shorts, they're just in disbelief. They don't believe it. They still don't believe it. We have just fallen. How many thousand points? Jesus Christ. We were at 1,400, 14,000 the other day. We're at 9,500 right now. I mean, holy cheesin' for hosenses, right? I mean, God, that's just crazy, crazy fall, right? I mean, we're at 13,200 just the other day, right? I mean, now we're at 9,500. It's a 4,000 point fall, right? And the bears just don't believe it. And I feel we're still in a stage of disbelief for the bears on the shorts. They just don't believe that the market. I personally don't think we've turned truly bearish. I still look at this as just a correction. That's it. It's just a correction. That's correct. Yes, Daniel's correct. Daniel's absolutely right. It's just a correction. Still, dude, it's still a correction, right? Broken. The only one not broken is every single market structure is broken but Phoenix, right? All right. Every market chalk and money flow is broken, but Phoenix high time frame. That's it. The only one is this Phoenix high time frame. Everything else is actually fallen out of the wedges, the triangles, whatever I had them in right there. Okay, I'm gonna run through this. We just lost the WMA. Right. All right, broken. I know I sound like a damn record. Yeah. Definitely in trouble. Landed on a weak support right here. Right, I'm gonna take this up. Now I feel better about myself that I saw that. Yeah, I saw the double top. Just gonna leave that same massive double top, right? And yeah. Let's drop another support down here. Kind of in this range is what I'm thinking right there. Right, that range right there. I mean, if we go really ugly, we're there. Okay. And 7,200. Maybe that's 7,200. That might be 7,200. That might be 8,500, right? I mean, we can just put a guess on that, right? Let's just call this 8,500, 8 to 80, 8,500. Right, that would be this one. And then this would be 7,200. Right, and then we're still gonna look for this, right? We're just gonna put this in here, green arrow. Okay, for these lower supports, then bounces. All right. Nothing. And this is basically my chart that just outlines ETHs when we're trying to look for alt season. And man, it is just an absolute bloodbath right now. We're going to take a look a second here. Let me just bring this chart up. And here is our, okay. So this is our market structure for BTC, right? Let me go like this. I'm going to flip this way. So if you take a look back in 2000, so the green line is BTC, this pink line is alts, and this blue line is Bitcoin dominance, right? So you see that, look at our alts have had a lot of support right here. Like a lot of support right here. That's very, very nice. I mean, this is great that alts are holding right here. And I want you to take a look. So the last time, right, I'm going to do this, right? The last time that we peaked out here, right? Look at that. This thing just, the alts mooned on us, right? Look at this, the alts just mooned. Now, this is a hardcore drop followed by a hardcore bounce. What we need to do is we just need to see Bitcoin dominance. If it does start to tank hard, we might get a little bit of a possible, depends on how low it tanks. But I think if we get down to that 8,500 range, then we can hold 8,500, fill that gap. I think there's going to be a lot of money pouring into the market at that 8,500 range. But let's really keep a close eye on this. Like, this is really what I'm watching. I know a lot of people have been, calling alt season for a whole month now, and oh my God, when it comes, the I told you so's are going to be absolutely ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Month and 50% down later, right? But this is really what we want to watch for here, because this is doing a pretty good job trying to hold support. If the Bitcoin dominance does take off one more time, and yes, it can take off again as alts drop, so alts can basically fall out of the sky. You can still hold that market support, and unfortunately, so Bitcoin dominance will go up, and yes, it can go up, people. Look at this. If you don't think it can go up, it can go way up. Right? It can go way, way up. All right. So let's just, if it does shoot up again, alts will be in a lot of trouble. So all I'm saying, just tread lightly with the alts right now. Please, everyone, just tread very, very lightly with alts. This is also, so what I've done is this is a 12-hour line chart. Shows you the double top up there. Unfortunately, right now, this bad boy is pointing to 7,600. Right? It's pointing to 7,600. It just is. It's pointing to 7,600. Like, yes, we could get some bounces and some bounces and some bounces and all kinds of other stuff, but man, this bad boy is pointing to, it's pointing deep. right? It's actually pointing real deep. It's pointing down to 7,600. Yeah, sorry. I wish I had better news, but I just don't. I really don't have any better news for you guys. And let me see what we could do about that. We're going to get rid of that. Actually, you know what? Let's bring that back because we did get a bounce. If we did pull a bounce on this thing, be looking for... Yeah, there we go. So if we're going to look for a bounce here, whoosh. See, we're trapped in between nothing. Like there's nothing here. We're nothing here. So we're going to call out that as a possible resistance headed back up. Right, we're going to call that out as resistance headed back up. And pretty much that. We'll go there. Okay. But to me... Yeah, this just looks like that's... I mean, this is it. This is what this looks like to me. This looks like it could just bounce around and... Right? I mean, either you're going to bounce to there... What we'll do is we'll go right there. We'll just suck that in right there. All right. So long term, I'm going to make this a little deeper. I'm going to call it support 1, support 2, right? And then either we're going to get out of this baby here, or we're going to get out of this horse here, right? This is kind of my long-term, I think this is what we're going to do based on that double top. This looks like the plan. All right, now I can even see this thing dropping a little bit more here. I mean, I can even see us dropping just a little bit more and then coming up. I can still see us dropping a little bit more right here before we pull up. Yep. All right. All right, that's all I got.